Did you know that during the Cold War, the CIA tried to stop communism by making a fake sex tape?
You serious?
No, really, someone in Langley actually said, what if we made a porno? And the rest of the room just went, brilliant. And this wasn't just any sex tape either. The star was supposed to be the president of Indonesia, Sukarno. Yes, this man right here. He was often portrayed as charismatic, anti-colonial. His people loved him, at least the ones that weren't in prison or dead. And you know who also loved him? The Soviets. After the Second World War, the Dutch tried to re-establish their colonial empire, and they sent troops into Indonesia. The problem was they were broke, so the English started to help them. But they also had a problem. They were broke as well.
I can't eat! I'm broke, nigga! I'm broke!
So the war just ended. I know, not really a climatic ending. Sukarno became the first president, and he didn't want to be a puppet of the West, so he joined the non-aligned movement. His ideology was to be friends with everybody, even the communists. I know, evil. All of that made the West very nervous. Although Sukarno wasn't a card-carrying communist, he mostly sided with the Soviets. He had a lot of leftist policies and a really good relationship with the Communist Party of Indonesia. And all of that made him look in the eyes of the CIA very red. And I mean very red. So the CIA decided that he had to go, and one of the plans was to make him look as a moral degenerate to the conservative Muslim community of Indonesia. And the best idea they had is apparently porn. So in the late 50s the plan was completed. So what was the plan? Although the details are fuzzy, it went something like this. The film was organized by Robert Mayhew, a former FBI agent and a close associate of the billionaire Howard Hughes. In a luxurious hotel in LA, they had a famous porn star play Sukarno, to whom they gave one of those Mission Impossible Sukarno-style face masks. And his job was, well, to bang a Russian prostitute. I guess that's money well spent. So after this film production was done, the video was titled Happy Days. And they were happy indeed. And now they had the video. But what's next? Apparently nothing. Because all of those geniuses in the CIA put so much thought into making porn, probably because somebody had a fetish, that they forgot to check Sukarno's image in Indonesia. The dude had at least 9 wives, most of them having between 14 and 17 when married.
Open up!
And he banged everything that moved, and probably some things that didn't move as well. Actually, when visiting Washington, he asked for women. They could have filmed him then, but it seems that somebody really wanted to make porn. So we can say, although he was not a card-carrying communist, he did carry something, and probably multiple things, and that's not even a joke. Because he complained to the Turkish diplomat that while visiting Turkey, he got an STD, to be exact, syphilis. Also, one of the story claims that he told a Miss Thailand contestant, "You are so beautiful, I forget all about communism." Basically, in his eyes, everything from 8 to 88 was fair game. So nobody cared, because he already was a degenerate PDF file and everybody knew it. Makes me wonder why people tolerated it, but then I remember, well, let's call it, it's a different culture. Now enough with ranting about the PDFs, let's go back to the tape. They didn't release the tape publicly, because the reel-to-reel film simply did not make any sense as an effective tool for delivering propaganda to the masses. Yeah, I still think somebody just had a fetish. The tape was just sitting there, probably gathering dust next to the exploding cigars and the Cuban voodoo dolls, but who knows, it's the CIA. And Sukarno, when he found out, he was amused and said, and I quote, "If the Americans made such a film, I'd really like to see it. I assume if the production was good, it would have been probably playing in the movie theaters." To be fair, the Soviets had a video of Sukarno having sex with the flight attendant, and he was visiting Moscow in the 1960s. So when confronted, Sukarno asked for extra copies. So what happened to Sukarno then? Well, in 1966, he was overthrown by a good old CIA-backed military coup. And now you might think those geniuses who came up with the porn idea got fired. Well, nope. How do we know that? Because later they came up with gems like this. An operation to make Fidel Castro look gay. Then there was the one to make his beard fall off so the people won't recognize him.
No one will recognize the body without this. The supreme beard, you will...
And the Demon Dolls vampires. We can't forget about the Demon Dolls vampires. But on the brighter side of things, at least if you are an American taxpayer, you can be happy that your money is being well spent. If you enjoy weird autistic historic moments, make sure to subscribe. There are many more of those. Like too many. Actually makes me wonder. Anyways, thanks for watching.